Hey Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. Welcome, welcome. I am doing your weekly reading for December 9th through the 16th. I am doing same day readings on Thursdays. Remember that. So if you want a same day reading, meaning from the time you request till the time you receive the reading, roughly 3 to 5 hours, unless it gets really, really late. It might be early the next morning. But anyway, yeah, they've been a lot of fun. So if you haven't had a personal reading and you want to try that out, that's a good time to try it. All right, so I heard the song Blue Christmas today, so I broke out a lot of my blue and silver cards, which I find to be very, very pretty. I'm using the Healing Light Tarot deck by Christopher Butler, which is this one. And for the Oracle deck, I'm using Queen of the Moon Oracle. And then this beautiful silver deck here is the Mystical Dream Tarot by Janet Pidilado. Hope I said her name right. I probably didn't. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to do, a pretty intuitive reading today. I'm going to pull 9 cards for you. And, if somebody, your person, shows up in the reading, we'll explore that with the second deck, okay? Whoa, that was weird. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's see what we get. All right, let's see what we got for you, Capricorn. 9 of Swords. What are you worried about? There's something that you feel worried or concerned about. Queen of Cups. This could be something that's very, very emotional for you. Remember, the 9 of Swords is usually unnecessary worry. And you know what? The more worried you feel about something, the further you are away from alignment. Because the universe wants us to be happy and aligned, with what our mission here is, with what we're supposed to be doing here. The universe wants you to be happy. Source, universe, God, whatever you call your higher power, wants you to be happy. So the more discontentment or worry that you have, you feel that because you're further away from, what your universal connection is, if that makes sense to you. I feel like this is unnecessary worry. These are stories that you tell yourself. If you think about it, 90% of things that happen in your life, probably more like 95%. 95% of the things that you think about or create stories about never happen that way. So think about all that time you could get back. Okay? Really. All right. So this is interesting. So you see this, I feel like this is, emotional concern, emotional worry, Queen of Cups. There's something to do with love here, we have the Six of Wands here, which is the card of victory. I feel like this is literally Spirit saying there's no reason to be worried about this. Whatever it is that is, and you might not even see it as worry. It might just feel like, how there's like different levels of waking up in the morning. There's the level of you wake up, you feel great, you never understand why you would wake up feeling any different. And then there's the level below that where you're just kind of like, there's a blah, like nothing's really wrong, but nothing's really, you're not looking at everything through rose-colored glasses. And then there's sometimes that you can wake up and it's like, I'm going to be lucky to get through this day. All right. That's kind of the energy it feels like. And I feel like Spirit is saying there's something that you're not seeing. There's something that you're not seeing. All right. Three of Swords. So I don't feel like this has happened yet. Heartbreak. I feel like it's something that you are thinking about, possibly worried about with this Nine of Swords. I don't feel like an actual heartbreak has happened. You might be worried about that, but I don't feel like that has actually happened. Six of Swords. Yeah, I mean, the energy is pretty consistent here. It's like, this feels like where you're at in your thoughts. And, I feel like as we move over, we're getting closer to what the actual reality is. Because I feel like you're moving towards calmer waters for sure. And, and if you really look at it, I think you can find where it really feels good. Like it might not be moving like it's a boat. It's not going to move all that fast. All right. So if something isn't moving fast enough for you, I feel like it's still okay. Like I feel like you're moving in the right direction. Yeah, look at Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles under victory. Like we go from the Three of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles. So there's something here that I feel like you're choosing to look at right now, possibly more so the negatives. And, we're all there sometimes. We are, okay? But sometimes it helps to talk about it, right? I feel like that's kind of what you need to do is, I feel like you need to talk about something that you're afraid is going to break your heart. It might be because, you have seen a pattern with whatever this is, whatever this Nine of Swords represents for you. It feels like it's been a pattern. So it could be that these swords represent your expectations of what's going to happen in the future because of what has happened in the past. And that doesn't feel like that's the case over here at all. I feel like it's a new horizon, a new day. Victory that you haven't experienced possibly before in this way. It feels like it's around love, but it could be around anything in your life. Page of Swords. Okay, so Seven of Cups. Do you see this? I mean, you might be a little bit confused, not seeing, you might not realize how many choices you have, whether it's in love or in some other area of your life, but you have a lot of choices. Page of Swords. I feel like that's you whatever this Page of Swords represents for you, stop doing it. Okay, because Page of Swords is seeking the truth or seeking out information. And I feel like, you know, usually the Page of Swords is on social media or, you know, constantly Googling somebody or something. You might be looking at, you know, things like 10 reasons men leave women or, you know, stop doing that. Okay, that type of stuff is not serving you at all. Okay, and what I like about this Page of Swords is that I feel like that's energy that's moving into the past. I feel like all of this is really trying to move into the past because there's so much opportunity here. All right, so we have the Three of Cups. We have 2 6s. We have 2 3s. You know, it's not lost on me. 3, 6, 9. Or is it 6, 3, 9? One of those is the God frequency. Okay, just saying. There might be a situation here that you're concerned about around 3 people. Let's see. I'm going to pull some cards from the person you might be watching this for. All right, so I want to pull for the 9 of Swords, this 3 of Swords, this 3 of Cups, and this 6 of Wands. All right, so 9 of Swords, Judgment. What are you worried about? This is reconciliation. Are you worried about somebody coming back and breaking your heart again? Or are you worried about somebody new coming in and feeling like you're, you know, in Groundhog's Day and you keep reliving the same situation? Something's coming back around. And again, you know, if you want to attach this to anything else in your life, work, anything else, you can do that. Three of Swords with why am I blanking on that? Hermit, sorry. It comes up as Sophia in this deck. So this is Virgo energy. You might be dealing with a Virgo. A Virgo might have broken your heart in the past. This person here may have gone through a lot of reflection before, you know, they're considering coming back into your life. You know, this might be happening this week where somebody comes in from out of the blue. But for some reason, I don't feel like it is out of the blue. I feel like it's something that you're aware of or that you're sensing in your energy because it feels like it wants to come in. And I feel like it's somebody that broke your heart in the past or like deeply, deeply broke your heart. And that could be why this energy is pretty heavy. I feel like this energy is almost outweighing this energy because this reading is really, there's a lot of positive things going on here. What's this Victory card? The Fool. It's a new beginning. And it's an emotional new beginning with somebody. If somebody did you wrong in the past, it feels like I feel like they are going to try to do right by you. They could be seeing things from a very different perspective right now. You might be sharing how they made you feel in the past. And you've got the Six of Wands here, the victory. I feel like, and I feel like that victory card, I have a hard time with victory in love. There could be some information that comes in for you that feels very, very, very satisfying to your ego. Hence, that's why I feel like, there's no need to be in this Nine of Swords energy. I know sometimes we get in that energy. It's hard to get out of it. But remember, the universe wants to see you happy because that's the only energy it knows. And for whatever degree you're away from happiness, that's why you feel that discontentment, because it wants to pull you back in line. It wants to pull you back into that joy. Three of Cups clarified by the Dreamer of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody is tiptoeing towards you. That's what it feels like. It's like they're very cautious. I feel like this person sees maybe how they handled something in the past was might have been unusually unkind or brutal. Because I feel like they're tiptoeing towards you. But it's in order to smooth the path to a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, Fool, Victory, Page of Pentacles. This is all brand new energy. And it might not even be this person that you get back together with. It could free you from what you thought was this heavy heartbreak, and it very well may have been, okay? But it could free you from that energy to move towards a new energy here. Or it could be that you're moving towards a reconciliation, judgment. And here's what I feel. I feel like this person absolutely wants to come back into your life in some way. With the fact that you have this victory card, you might be saying, you know what? I don't think so. I don't trust that I'm not going to go back into this Three of Swords, Nine of Swords energy because of you. So, sayonara, goodbye. I'm going towards something new. And again, Six of Swords right in the middle here. That's moving towards calmer waters. Your Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Three of Cups in this situation could very well be a celebration for you. This is beautiful right here. Here's what I'll say. If this is somebody that's coming back and, again, I feel them, tiptoeing towards you. Seriously, like they are kind of really like walking on eggshells towards you. If you don't want this person back, it doesn't serve you to be harsh or unkind to them. Remember, no matter what they did, if they're, rising from the ashes, so to speak, to maybe try to make something right, even if you feel like they can't, I guess it would be my advice to just hold a place of compassion for them, because I feel like they're very nervous about it. And I feel like there's, a really good chance that you're going to pay attention to other choices that you have, which you have a lot of opportunity here. But the fact that you've got this Page of Swords and this Three of Swords, this tells me, you know, that you do still hold some heavy feelings for this person. So I would say, don't be mean, or don't say things that you don't mean. And even if you mean things, don't say them. It doesn't serve you or them. And it creates karma for you. It does. If this person is trying to come around for you or try to fix something with you, even if you don't want to move it forward, listen, accept it. And that, you know, that breaks this and this and this. So you can move towards all of this if that's what you want. All right, so what does this person want to say to you? The masculine. This could be somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time, or it could be somebody that you see as a potential twin. And they're coming back, but they're tiptoeing because they know they hurt you. What do they want to say? Eight of Cups. They want to tell you why they did this. Two of Pentacles. They want to tell you that they walked away because Two of Pentacles is juggling. We did have 2 3s here. Okay, this was a third party situation at some point, okay? They want to tell you that they didn't want you to be somebody they had to juggle. So this may have never even gotten off the ground. It may have never even gotten off the ground. And they know, I feel like this person might have snuck away in some way, didn't give you a lot of information. And that's why they're tiptoeing. I keep doing that. As if that means tiptoeing. Yeah, that's what they're going to tell you. They didn't want you to be somebody that they had to, that they could or would want to juggle. They held you in a higher standard or a higher light than that. So again, when I tell you this 9 of Swords, it's truly a waste of your time to spend time creating stories and worrying about things. You might be in for a little bit of a shock this week. We got the 42, which breaks down to a 6. We've had a couple of 6s here, which is a soulmate number. And we've got 2s and 3s. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you for this week. Hope you enjoyed the reading. If it didn't resonate, don't take it personally. And, if I see you in the same day readings on Thursday, great. If not, I'll talk to you next time. All right, bye-bye.